people, I hope you guys are doing very well. This is the first time I'm going to be answering a lot of questions on my YouTube channel video that I posted a couple of days ago, and I was just reading all the comments. There are a total 70 comments on this video, on my mini studio tour video, and I am so excited to be answering all your questions, at least if not all, most of them. Okay, so the first thing, by Biorhythmic Shifter, all the studio gear is cool, but I want to know more about the dog. Well, my youngest dog is just 1.5 years old. She is a Chow Chow, and she is a puppy still, and she's a female, and both my dogs are females actually, and the other one is a rescue that I rescued from Bangalore. So yeah, she's like a mix of German Shepherd and some indie breed. All these gears and instruments are dreams. Oh, that's so sweet. And then বাংলাতে কিছু লেখা আছে, আমি ওটা তো পড়তে পারবো না, আমি শুধু বলতে পারি আর বুঝতে পারি। भगवान ऐसा स्टूडियो सबको दे, भगवान सबको सब कुछ देता है टाइम पर। Where is the little first guitar that your dad made for you when you were a kid? Don't think it deserves a place in your studio. After all, that was the beginning of your incredible journey. By Mana Bendra Bose. Wow, that was kind of harsh, but we don't have that bass guitar. Some things can be really personal, and we actually had to sell that guitar so my parents could feed me. We were not financially very strong back in the days, and so we don't have it anymore. But if I had it, of course I would have kept it. But anyways, Daniel Raymond says, congratulations, pretty bass prodigious girl. You deserve more than just a Mohini studio. But for me, this is not just a Mohini studio. This is my dream. I hope the world will immortalize you forever. Thank you so much. Enjoy your studio. Christopher Chevenez, congratulations, Mohini, on your new studio. I've watched your videos for a long time. Glad to see you posting. Wish you all the success in the world. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm gonna take some interesting questions. Thank you for all your appreciation. I cannot read all of them because it's too many. Let's see. Eric Edgerton says, your vocals are amazing. Congratulations on your marriage. Thank you. Can you talk more about your pedals, head amps, and cabinets? This is by Clyde Funks. Awesome, that's interesting. So let me answer that. Let me take the camera on my right hand and show you what I use. So let's see. In my studio, I have my cabinet. This is my MarkBass Classic 108 Casa 1600 watt 8x10 cabinet. This design of Classic 108 Casa makes it a great choice if you want a vintage 70s sound. If you want to add a modern high-end sizzle to your sound, turn on the tweeter level control of the 1-inch compression driver and extend the cap frequency response from 6 kHz to 20 kHz. And not only does it offer a great sound, but also looks really vintage. And on the top, I have my Traveler 102P, which is the smallest and lightest cabinets on the market. It can be used in either a vertical or horizontal position. Perfect for club gigs, this cab especially shines when added to a Traveler 115P for a punchy, full sound range. And now taking you to my head amp that I use for all my recordings. This is the Little Marcus 1000 head amp. It is so powerful and I use it almost every day. This is the head amp that I reach out to the most. And let me tell you a little bit about my equalization here. This is a very lightweight head amp. It's silver in color, and of course this is the signature model of Marcus Miller, one of my favorite bass players in the world. It has a mute switch, so you can mute it when you're not on stage or not in the room, and not have the sound be like a lot of head amps do that, but MarkBass head amps are so nice and so clear, they don't do that. Here's the gain knob. I keep it at like 10 o'clock, and then we have the VLE and VPF on the left. I put it around like 10 o'clock, and then the VPF I put it at 12 o'clock. Then we have the ultra low knob, which I keep at 12 o'clock, low knob, which I keep at 12 o'clock again, low mids at 12 o'clock, high mids all the way up because I love high mids, and then high knob on 12 o'clock again at 12 o'clock, and then line out, or I mean that depends on how much you want to give out to the engineer in the house. Depends on the size of the venue as well. The controls are pretty simple. Of course, it has the ground lift switch behind and pre and post EQ too. And I love that the VLE and VPF is called Old School and Millerizer. It's a fat sounding head amp. I love that. And of course, it has an effect send, tuner out, and line out as well. Now moving to my pedals, as you can see, I have a lot of TCElectronicPedals. The first one we're going to talk about is this Rush gray color pedal. It is a booster pedal and it is very, very powerful. I used it throughout my Beast tour, and then next to it we have this Cinders pedal, which is an overdrive pedal, and then onto the right I have this light blue color Quintessence pedal. It adds a different type of notes to your playing, basically a third, fifth, sixth, seventh, any harmony you want. So that's really, really cool. And behind that I have that custom made gray silver-ish pedal given to me by a Japanese company, and this blue one is a Soundblocks multi-wave distortion. Coming to the bottom, it's mostly red because I love red. No, I'm just kidding. I have the pedals which I use the most here. 7-Up, Hall of Fame, that's the reverb pedal, then flashback pedal, which is a delay pedal, and then behind I have all the backups. Onto the right is a MXR pedal. It's a bass envelope, it's a bass octaver, and then this pink one is something that I use for my solos. It's called the Brainwaves Pitch Shifter. It's a very, very cool pedal. I use it all the time. When I say all the time, I mean all the time. It's really, really cool. And then it also has a cool feature where you can, pitch bend. It's like a mash switch. It has a mash switch. Coming to my left is a Bass Station Novation keyboard given to me by my husband, Mark. And then this is my March. Now coming to my extreme left, this is a standard 104 HF, and it's one of their most popular cabinets. And for many players, it sets a new standard for 410s. I use this cabinet for all my gigs. This is a very powerful and portable cabinet. Let's talk about the bass ports. Front tweeter, 1-inch compression driver with custom horn power handling, 800 watt RMS. This is available on both 8 OHM and 4 OHM. Now coming to this 8x10 cabinet. This is called the standard 108 HR. This is one of the loudest cabinets that I've ever played in. This has a power handling capacity of 1600 watt RMS. Now let me show you my other head amps. This is my baby. This is the Big Bang. You'll be amazed that it has such a warm, rich, and explosive sound that's coming from such a small amp. And it is packed with extra features such as aux-in headphone output with level control plus mute and VLE VPF filters with foot switch control. Now coming to my other big baby, which is the MarkBass Evo 1. It is the result of mix between classic and advanced technology evolution to allow basses to have not only just a gorgeous bass sound, but always the right sound, no matter what genres you're playing, techniques you're playing. It offers 6 amps tone choices for each of the 2 channels, clean and distorted. And it has the aux-in just like some of the other head amps. It also has a channel switch and a bypass switch and a tuner on the head. Isn't that so cool? This gives you the possibility to mix 2 amplifier tones and to blend clean and distorted sounds as Jaco Pastorius did back in the years. With MarkBass Evo 1, that's possible, opening many more sound options, experimenting 2 amps playing simultaneously. Both channels feature classic standard amp controls interface and 1 effect each. You can update amps and effects, picking and downloading your favorite ones from our website. MIDI input, onboard tuner, aux-in, and headphones out. Effects loops, XLR lineouts, and a powerful 500 watt MPT. Now coming to my very next head amp, which is the Little Mark Vintage Gold Series. It was designed to really let everybody find his or her tone no matter what the needs are, offering lots of sound options and features really satisfying all bass players. And this head amp is also a DI, so you don't really need another DI. In fact, all these head amps, I just take a line out from all of them. I don't use another DI. And what more can I say about Little Mark 800? It's basically a Little Mark 3 with an 800 watt power amp. It's a high power head which is created for those who need simple, intuitive, and effective controls but also like to have large supply of power and serious headroom. Now, coming to my guitar amp of my jam room that MarkBass was really kind enough to send me, the cabinet is a DV Neoclassic 4x12 closed back speaker cab that provides a great classic deep punchy sound and makes for a very responsive rig when matched with any DV Mark head. This cabinet offers mono and stereo functionality, 8 OHMS mono, 2x16 OHMS stereo with its impressive 600 watts of power. The 6663 features a dual voltage switch 120 volt to 240 volt to use the amp in different countries. With the help of this smart controller, you can switch between different channels. It has total 3 channels. So yeah, that was all about my gear. And if you want me to talk about how I use my pedals, I can show it to you in the next video of what are the settings that I do if I'm using like a distortion pedal, what are the settings that I do if I'm using a chorus pedal, or you know, like any other type of pedal. If you want to see the settings and how I you know, EQ the settings on the pedal and on my bass and on the head amp, I can do a separate video about that. Let me know in the comment section down below if you want me to do that. Let's take some more comments. Always love your mind-blowing guitar playing style. Thank you so much, Kumar Tapas. Great equipment. Thank you for sharing with us. Igor Pomikalo Early Music. Thank you. Okay, this comment is by Island Pump 14 about the orange and purple sound panels. How good are they for soundproofing and where can you get them? They're amazing. You can get them on mmtacoustics.com or .in. I'll leave the link in the description box below so you can go get yours. You can also use my code and I will put that here. And yeah, these panels are installed by me, very easy to install. All you have to do is just take an MMT acoustic spray adhesive and just spray it on your wall and stick the panel onto your wall. It's that easy. Everything has been installed by me in this room. Yeah, and they're very neat and so colorful. You can get different choices of colors. Now this comment is by Lucky Suresh. Hey, hi, my daughter is inspired by you. I became like Mohini Deshi, telling day by day. Oh, that is so cute. It just makes me feel so emotional and it feels very overwhelming inside when people tell me that my daughter picked up the bass because of you, or I picked up the bass because of you. It's just a different type of feeling, and I cannot thank you all enough for showing so much love and support towards my journey and me as a musician, as a person. And yeah, it's really heartwarming. This is by Jubal George. Hi Mohini Day, I'll be frank by saying that your studio looks super cool. Please could you show your bass guitar collection and your gear in detail? I already spoke about gear, but I'm happy to talk about my basses. Please, please. I was wondering where's the Chord Artisan A5. Great memory. So I used to have a Chord Artisan A5 guitar that I used to play. In fact, that is the bass that I played day by day on. And yeah, I don't have it anymore because I had to give it to my dad because I had too many guitars at home because a lot of companies sending me. And of course I started endorsing Mayonnaise because I like that more, and so I think I gave it to my dad. My dad has it still, so it's there, but I just don't play it anymore because I have my Mayonnaise bass that I play. So so the other basses that I have is this MarkBass bass, which is also really cool. It has Bartolini pickups on it. It has a volume knob, a different pickup knob volume, and then booster, low mids, high mids, and passive knob. And then I have this 24-year-old electric upright bass that was given to me by William Hutchison. He is an incredible bass player, and he was so nice when he gave me this bass, because I was actually touring with Mr. Riyad Rahman, and he gave me this beautiful electric upright bass to just take home because he was so emotional and he loved me like his daughter and he wanted me to have it. Isn't that amazing? Anyway, so this is also a Mayonnaise bass, and this one is a bass that I played a lot on. This was the first bass that I got from Mayonnaise company, and as you can see, I have tortured it a lot yeah, it has cracks. It has a glass finish on the body of the bass. So yeah, it's yeah, with a lot of traveling it has got a lot of cracks, but it's a beast. It sounds like, yeah, a beast. And then this one is another beast from Mayonnaise, and this is the Komodos Classic 5 Signature, made by Mayonnaise company for me, and purple matte body crushed finish with gold accessories. And every bass has the same type of you know, knobs, so I'm not gonna speak about that. And then I have that one, which is an Ibanez. It's not focusing, but I don't play that much. And then this is another Mayonnaise bass. It's a light one. This is, I think, my third bass from Mayonnaise, and this is also a beast. I just have to fix the action on this, and then I can play this one too. But those three have to be my favorite: the yellow one, the purple one, and this glass top purple one. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed me answering your questions. And once again, if you haven't got my merch, please go in the description box below and show some love. This is my first merch launch, and I want you guys to have all the goodies like stickers, posters, wall tapestry, hoodies, you know, all that stuff. So go get yours by clicking on the link in the description box below, and let me know in the comment section below if you want me to do a video on a specific thing. I would love to. I read all your comments, and I will be happy to do a video on anything that you want me to do. So yeah, lots of love, and see you in the next video. Bye.